Hi everyone, there's one dream that unites nearly all the Indians, the desire to have your own home. And also common to nearly every buyer are three letters E, M and I. Most of us save for years to buy a place to call it our own and then continue to pay equated monthly installments or EMIs for many years. Yet, despite the time, love and cash that we all put into the actual purchase of our dream house, how many of us actually bother to protect those homes with adequate home and content insurance covers? Once again, to shed more light on this issue is Mr. Tapan Singhel, who is the MD and CEO of Bajaj Allianz General Insurance. Welcome, Tapan.
Thank you.
So, Tapan, as always, I'll begin with a very broad question. I have a home which is my own. Nobody can take it away from me. So, why do I need a home insurance?
So let me ask you this question. How did you set up your home? What was your biggest dream in life when you started working? I can guarantee if I ask this question, 100% people tell me to have a home, because we saw our parents struggle to get a home. So the moment we started working, the first thing we do is get a home. Then we buy the home, or we even rent also. We start putting a lot of stuff. If we have some surplus money, we buy good clothes for ourselves. We buy the best home theatre for ourselves. We buy good curtains for ourselves. We buy furniture for ourselves. Now, have you ever sat back and thought how much collectively put together all this costs? And if something like a small fire or burglary or a kind of an explosion happens, even nobody gets hurt, how many years of this small collections, small savings that you put together to get all of it, it can just wipe away. And for what? When you could buy the insurance which would cost less than a meal with all your friends together over a dinner for the entire year, why not have that? I think that is the critical part which has to be thought about.
So, under home insurance, what are the things that get covered?
If I look at now in the past couple of years, we had some big natural catastrophe happening. Uttarakhand floods, Chennai floods, Kerala floods. No? Now if I look at the economic loss, in most of the places is close to 20,000 crores. If I look at the insured loss, it's just about 4 to 5,000 crores. Who has lost this 15,000 crores? See, most of the big factories, most of the automobiles would have been covered. It means that there has been this huge loss of the common man on the street. Imagine if I'm 60 years old, I work all my life to build this house and I put contents in that. And one evening floods happen, and we've seen how Kerala floods happen. It's devastating. It just in a couple of hours washes everything away or destroys my house also. Now if I'm not insured at this age and in an era of nuclear families, how will I get my living standard back? It is so powerful. Like I think it's simple things like that, no?
Okay, that's quite informative. But that all applies to people who own a home. But if I was a tenant living in somebody else's home, I don't need an insurance, right?
Yeah, so just do this exercise for me. You go back home tonight, you start putting all the value of the thing that you have in the house. Gone is the era when you just had a structure and some small furniture in the house. In today's era, even the clothes people buy, the curtains they buy, the home theatre, when I started looking at the cost, wow, you put it together, it actually becomes more expensive. So even a tenant, you actually spend a lot of money in the house that you have.
Wonderful. There you have it. They say home is where the heart is. So make sure you take good care of your heart. Don't hesitate, don't wait, buy insurance, buy peace of mind.